to. And so what exactly does this payment of 45.9 billion naira mean for the people of Ogoni in Rivers State? Let's discuss that with environmental activist Leo Atapu. Of course, he joins us from Benin City, Edo State via Skype. Thank you very much, Mr. Atapu, for joining us on the news. Now, this is no doubt a win for the people of Ogoni. Now, although it took 10 years for Shell to agree and obey the court ruling, now this is coming at this time. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, I think justice delayed is, they say it's justice denied, but it is better late than never. Those of us in the front line of environmental activism in the country, we are happy with the judgment of Justice Ahmed Ramat Muhammad. This is a welcome development for the persons, the people of Ogoni, who have suffered all forms of environmental degradation and hazards over the years. You go to Ogoni land and see the level of environmental degradation that the people have suffered. The compensation that is coming, I'm sure, will now be used by the people to begin to address a whole lot of issues. Issues of livelihood that have been destroyed, issues of access to water and sanitation that have been destroyed, issues of environmental pollution. And this coming hand in hand with the Ogoni cleanup that is ongoing by the federal government, I think this will at least give a signal to the people, particularly the multinational oil companies that are operating with impunity in the Niger Delta, that it is not business as usual. That if you must come to do business in Nigeria, particularly in the Niger Delta, you must respect our laws, the laws of the people. By and large, I hope that this judgment will go a long way in assuaging the feelings of people, the victims, of this huge environmental degradation.
And we do know that these compensations and judgments like this are supposed to act as deterrent for oil majors who operate in that region. But beyond compensations now, what do you think can bring about a permanent solution to this issue of oil spillage in oil-producing communities?
Yeah, it is important that government, particularly NOSDRA, the institutions that are saddled with the responsibility of enforcing our environmental laws, they should live up to the expectation of the people. They should live up to expectation of Nigerians, because if laws are being strictly enforced, Shell will not operate the way they did in Ogoni land. And I expect that going forward, our government, responsible ministries, departments, and agencies should ensure that they live up to expectation. If that had happened before now, I'm not sure if the level of damage to the environment and to people's livelihood that Ogoni people suffered over these years would have happened. So we expect going forward that the agencies of government that are responsible for enforcement of environmental laws should rise up to their duties.
Well, Mr. Leo Atapu, environmental activist, we thank you very much for joining us on News Now and for sharing your thoughts with us.